Okay, let's do part A first. Huh? Okay, part A, what method should we use? Okay, we go through one by one. Huh? Bram?
Yes, miss.
Part A. Yes?
Simple rule.
Simple rule. But before you use simple rule, we have to simplify it first, correct?
Yeah.
We
X,
break in. Yeah. Okay, you say?
x squared over square root x plus x over square root x.
Then next.
X squared and
So,
x to the power of 2. Is it wait x to the power of 3 over 2?
yeah, 3 over 2. Yeah, right. 2 minus half, correct? 3 over 2. Plus
X to the power of 1 over 2.
Good. So you are used to it already, you see? So then we use simple rule. Yeah, can you give me?
3 over 2 x to the power of 1 over 2.
Good. Plus
1 over 2 x to the power of minus 1 over 2.
yeah, negative 1 over 2. Yes, you are right. You see? So for this case, if I want to make it into one fraction, this is just extra step, okay? This is 3 root x divided by 2 plus this is 1 over 2 root x. So what you need to do is you just make this to root x, correct? Then you can make this as 3x plus 1 divided by 2 root x. Okay? So you can write it like that. So why we have to learn to write it like that is because when the question asks us to find the value of x when the rate of change is 0. So we can straight away put here equal to 0, then it's easier for us to solve. You understand? Okay. So this is just for the sake of those questions. Okay. So next we go to part B. Yeah, part B. Okay. Part B, yeah. Carol, Rampa, what to use?
Chain rule.
Chain rule. Why you use chain rule? Can you explain a little bit?
Because the format is like it's like 1 in front of the bracket, and then there's a power at the end.
Yeah, because this E is a number, it's a constant, correct? Yeah, so and you have a bracket to the power of something. So you use chain rule. So can you give me the method of using chain rule to find the rate of change or gradient function? Rampa?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I did 4.
4.
Yeah.
Multiply by the power.
By the, yeah.
Then?
And then after that, ln and x minus x. Then 4 minus 1, which is 3.
Yeah.
To the power,
yeah.
And then times in bracket, I mean ln x minus x.
Oh, sure.
This
is your fx.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay, I instead of putting fx, I should put gx, okay? This is your gx. So here should be your g prime x. Still remember the chain rule?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so can you tell me?
Is it ln?
How you differentiate ln? It must be a fraction.
1 over x.
Yeah. Then what is the derivative for x?
1.
So you see your basic formula, you must remember. You must be very versatile with all that. Are you okay?
Yes, miss.
Okay, good. How about C then? What should I do with C? Christopher Tan.
You bring x minus 1. You simplify first.
I simplify. What do you mean by simplify for ln?
Can you like bring x minus 1 up?
Cannot.
Cannot.
I have to break it into 3 ln. Still remember? You have to break it into 3 ln. Hello? On top, plus. Below, minus. So this is the skill. So the moment you see inside the ln, there's a lot of multiplication and division. You make sure you make it. Okay? Then, for this one, you can further make it simple. So simplification is the golden rule for max. Do you know that? So this is equal to ln x. Yeah, Christopher, can I know the simplified form of ln e to the power x? Mr. Christopher? Try. You always, you must have the formula in your mind. Yeah. Like for example, I have ln a to the power of b.
It's x.
Then I can bring the b up. So that is what my mind. Then I also know that ln e is equal to 1. So that's why this one, you bring the x in front and ln e is equal to 1. That is how you go. I haven't differentiated yet. I simplified only. Take away ln x minus 1. And now it's simple enough for me to apply natural log rule to get the derivative. Yeah. Okay, Christopher have to master the formula. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Chunyi, can you give me the rate of change of ln x?
Bracket. Wait.
Bracket. You want me to bracket? I bracket.
Bottom is x.
Top?
1.
Good. So that is how you, okay? Derivative for x?
1.
1. Derivative for ln negative x? So
Bracket.
still bracket?
Bottom is x minus 1.
Top?
1.
1. Because derivative for x is 1. Derivative for negative 1 is 0. You see or not, class? So that is how we do. You have to master all the formula already. Yeah. Okay, now let's go for D. Okay. Ishan. Yeah. How to do D? What rule? Product rule. Yes, you are right. So this is your U and this is your V, correct? Okay. Ishan, you can straight away use the product rule. Can you? Okay, Ishan, tell me what to write down.
Negative.
Okay, you want to write negative, can? E to the power negative x. So this is your U prime. Then times
Ln x.
Times ln x.
Plus
Plus
e power of negative x.
Times
1 over x.
Times 1 over x. So this is U prime V plus U V prime. Okay. So now for this case, if you want to learn how to factorize, you can do so. If you don't want, you can leave your answer like that. So what I factorize out? I factorize out e to the power of negative x. Yeah. So this one I have negative ln x plus 1 over x. So you can do like that. So this is a product rule. Okay, now how about E then? Okay, how about E? What rule should I use? Amanda. E. Amanda E.
A chain rule.
Okay, why you decide to use chain rule, Amanda?
Because cannot use product rule.
Cannot use product rule, so use chain rule because you haven't learned another rule. Okay, so yeah, because the on top there is a ln 7 is a constant, correct? So so you bring it up. Okay, so can you tell me how to get the answer? Amanda?
Ln 7 become
Hello, Amanda. Ln 7 is a number.
a 0, 0.
So don't have to differentiate.
Right.
You are not using product rule.
Yes.
Mm.
Then
You are using chain rule. Okay, like here, you see, like B. You look at B. This is a number, correct? So you see,
ln 7 times -1.
yes, you are right. So you see or not? So we just take ln 7 as a number. It is not natural log terms. Yeah. So time -1. Then after that,
And then 1 minus x,
yeah,
power of
okay,
-2.
yeah. Can I stop there?
No, and then -1
Yeah,
times
you are right.
-1.
So at the end, it becomes ln 7 over, because -1 times -1, I got +1.
Power of
Yeah. Okay. So now, how about F? Can I simplify F? Can I simplify F like A? Can or not? The answer is no. Why? Because this is e to the power of 2x. It's not x. So you can't simplify. Am I right? So if we cannot simplify, we are not going to use, because this is a quotient. Yeah. So we are going to apply what you call quotient rule. So quotient rule are for two functions. The top, usually alphabetical order, top you call it U, bottom you call it V. So the top, you also have to differentiate like the product rule. You get 1. Then the bottom is V, which is e to the power of 2x. So you differentiate to e to the power of 2x. What do you get? E xuan. Is it? Hello? E xuan. Am I pronounced correctly? E-E-H-S-U-E-N. E xuan.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is the derivative for e to the power of 2x?
2e of x.
Yeah. 2e to the power of 2x. It's because you copy down the whole thing, the derivative for 2x is 2. So you should just put it in front. So it's nothing wrong also. Okay. So now quotient rule is go like that. Listen, quotient rule. Okay. The bottom times by the differentiation of the top. Quotient divide always deal with minus. Okay. The top times by the differentiation of the top, the bottom. The whole thing divide by the bottom square. So now I apply e to the power of 2x is my v. U prime is 1. Take away VU. So as long as one of the function got more than one term, you better bracket it up. Okay, this is your u, then v prime. The whole thing over bottom square. Okay, now, whenever you see a common factor, it's good that we factorize it. So you take out the common factor. So this one is 1. Take away x minus 1. That's why bracket is very important for this one. Times 2. Close. Okay. Since top here got e squared, e to the power of 2x, so I can put e to the power of 2x squared as e to the power of 2x times e to the power of 2x to make my simplification easier. So now it becomes 1 minus 2x, negative times negative, you get positive 2, divided by e to the power of 2x. So you get 3 minus 2x over e to the power of 2x. Are you clear? So quotient rule and products rule are something which is a bit complex. So if we have a choice, we will not do it. Yeah. So this is another formula that we have to remember. When you do your calculation, correct, you can straight away start from this step. I will not deduct your mark. Those who are able to do straight away from here, you can do. You don't have to write down the formula one. You write down the formula, no mark is given. So I will prefer to memorize as the bottom times by the differentiation of the top. It must come in order. Take away the top times by the differentiation of the bottom, the whole thing divided by the bottom square. So it's easier for me to remember formula in that way. Are you clear? So until today, we have done all the rules to find the derivative of any function given to you. So first of all, you must learn how to recognize the function. Are you okay? Okay. So textbook exercise is for you to familiarize with the formula, the rule. Okay. Exam questions, it will mix up everything. Okay. Can I give you an examples of the question that will be asked? Okay. So for example, the question will say given. Can I ask for domain? Can I ask for sign diagram? The answer is a yes. So I say given y is equal to e to the power x divided by 1 minus 3x. So first part of the question, I will say, find the domain for this function. Okay. Part B, find the rate of change function for y. Part C, find the rate of change of y at x equal to 2. state the changes of y. Okay, so this one got two parts. D, find the equation of the horizontal tangent of y. For y. Okay, so this one will make up a question like that. Okay, maybe domain, I give you 2 marks. Okay, find the rate of change because involve quotient rule, I give you 3 marks. Okay, find the rate of change of this one, maybe 2 marks. Yeah, then find the horizontal tangent, I give you 3 marks. So this can make up one question for your SAT one. 10 marks. The SAT one, there will be 4 questions. Are you okay? Okay, I give you, just now while I was writing, you should be doing it already. So I give you another 5 minutes to try. This is a 10 mark question, so you got around 15 minutes in actual, okay? So I just let you have 5 minutes to try, then we will discuss. Okay, shall we start? If not, after we cannot finish. Okay, Hao Shen, how to do part A? Hao Shen? Hao Shen? Hello, am I calling the right person? Do I pronounce your name as Hao Shen? No, Hao Zhe.
Yes.
Yes, Hao Zhe, what is the answer for part A? Sorry.
X
Other?
cannot be 1 over. X is a member of real number.
Correct. You
X
are right.
cannot be 1 over 3.
Yeah. Okay. So you are right. So everyone, you know how to get the answer? Cannot be 1 over 3. Everyone? Okay. So Mr. don't have to explain further. Okay. The denominator cannot be equal to 0, correct? From here. Okay. Now part B. Okay. Part B. Ian, Ayman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
so-
use the quotient rule.
Yeah, use the quotient rule. You want to give me straight away or you want to write down step by step?
Step by step.
Okay, so what is your U?
E to the power of x,
Okay, so what is your U prime?
ex.
Okay,
Yeah, e to the power of x also.
Okay, so what is your V?
1 minus 3x,
So what is your V prime?
negative 3.
Negative 3. Usually if I see a negative number, I prefer to bracket it up. That's my habit. Okay, that should be a good habit. So dy dx, yeah. Yeah.
1 minus 3x times e to the power of x.
Okay, bracket.
Yeah.
Make sure you bracket. If you don't put bracket in the exam, I mark you wrong. Okay. Then
Minus
next,
bracket
minus.
e to the power of x times negative 3.
Okay, so put bracket. Divided by.
Divided by 1 minus 3x squared, bracket.
Okay. So I told you already, we have to take extra step. We have to factorize it, correct? This is the common factor. So take out the common factor. Open bracket. 1 minus 3x. Take away negative 3, right? Divided by 1 minus 3x squared. Okay. Equal to e to the power x 1 minus 3x plus 3. If you need to write step by step, you write step by step, okay? So I purposely write step by step. If those who can straight away get to this one, go ahead. Are you clear? Okay, done. Okay, so part C. So everyone, you know the formula. Okay, part C, what to do? Yeah, Krishnalini.
Substitute x equals to 2 into dy dx.
Okay, correct. So my dy dx will be,
E
Yeah.
to the power of 2, bracket 4 minus 3, 2 times 2 over 1 minus 3 times 2 squared.
okay, 1 minus 3 times 2 squared. Okay, someone asked me, Miss, you don't have to open up 1 minus 3x squared. You don't have to. As long as it's at the bottom, please don't expand. Understand? As long as it's at the bottom here, the denominator don't expand. I always make a joke with my student. Okay, for Chinese, correct? The fraction on top, we call it the child. The fraction part at the bottom, we call it the mother. Okay, for Chinese, that is how the Chinese name it. So you better don't expand your mother. You expand your mom get expanded. You can imagine. You will be very angry. So that's why the bottom never expand. Okay? Never. They will make things more complicated. Yeah. So you have E squared. Yeah, Krishanini. The top is what? You have to know, you cannot use
-2.
-2. Yes, you are right. Then the bottom?
-5 square.
-5 square. So next,
-2e square over 25.
yeah. So you see, I have to, because we cannot use calculator in the exam, right? So with minimum, you must know how to. Okay, so now state the changes of y. At x equal to 2, y is what? Okay. Jen Hao. Lao Jen Hao.
Yeah.
Jen Hao.
Yes.
Yes. State the changes of y, please.
That's the negative e squared over 5.
No, when I say state the changes of y, you have to use these two words. Either of these words. Or okay, so now at x equal to 2, y is
Decreasing.
yeah. So whenever I ask for changes of y, you have to do like that. Y is decreasing. Yeah. Decreasing. 2e squared over 25. Decreasing at the rate of. So the decreasing here because of the negative sign. So the graph at okay, if this is x equal to 2, correct? The graph should go down at x equal to 2. Are you clear? So that is the meaning of state the changes of y or interpret the gradient. Are you okay? Okay, now the interesting part is part D. The interesting part is part D. Okay, so I'm going to ask Madeline, you have any idea how to solve part D?
Using the y equals to mx plus c.
Why you use y equal to mx plus c? You tell me why you use y equal to mx plus c. Why you use y equal to mx plus c?
To find the equation.
Okay, but you have to know, no? If you want to find the equation of tangent, correct? Sorry, If you want to find the equation of tangent, what must you have first before you can find the equation of tangent? So every one of you, when you come to this sort of question, many students cannot get the answer. Do you know why? Because you are focusing on the final result. You must have something first before you can get the answer. So you ask yourself, what must you have in order for you to find the equation of tangent? Still remember I teach you the step of finding equation of tangent. The first step, what is it? Can you tell me? If you follow the step, then you can get the answer straight away. Madeline?
Use the y2 minus y1.
No, Madeline, that is not. You see, from my past experience, correct, a lot of students cannot do this question because they focus on the final result. That's why you don't focus on the final. Your starting is correct, your final should correct. If you focus on this, you die flat. Sure cannot. Because you must have something before you can use this. Correct? I told you already, before you do this, you must have something. Okay. Nandini Devi. Nandini Devi. What is that? You see, we have been doing many of these questions. You still cannot solve. Devi?
Yes, Miss.
Can you tell me?
We have to find x.
Yeah, you have to find x. So how to find x?
Dy dx equals to 0.
Correct. You see or not? Why you say the dy dx equal to 0 for this case? You are doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing.
Okay. Because it's horizontal tangent.
Good. Wonderful. So you see, if you start with this sure flat one, so in maths, correct, the first one is more important than the second one. Horizontal tangent. So you have to interpret the meaning of the word horizontal first. So you know that if the tangent is horizontal, means the gradient of the tangent is 0. So if the gradient of the tangent is 0, then if I have dy dx, then I will be able to find the x. Am I right? Hello? So first, you have to know this word horizontal tell you dy dx equal to 0. You don't start with y equal to mx plus c. So when you come to higher level max, your interpretation of the information given to you is extremely important. So horizontal tangent. So based on the word horizontal, I put dy over dx equal to 0. So what is my dy dx expression? Can you tell me the dy dx expression, Xinyi? Xinyi? You have done it already. It's in A, B, or C. I don't know. You go and find.
At C?
At C? At C is when x equal to 2.
Oh, B.
B. Okay, you tell me the expression.
E
What?
X.
E to the power of x, yes.
1 minus 3, 0 plus 3.
Okay, yeah.
1 minus 3, 0.
Square equal to 0. So what should I do with this one? What should I do with this one, Shini? Xinyi,
Yes.
what should I do with this one, this expression?
Find the answer.
Find the answer. Answer for what? For X or for Y?
For X.
Yeah, for X. So you have to look for X. So e to the power of X, 4 minus 3X equal to anything times by 0, I get 0. Correct? So how should I write next? How should I get the answer next?
EX equals 0. 4 minus 3X equals 0.
Correct? So e to the power of X equal to 0, is it possible?
Not possible.
Not possible. So you write down there, not possible, impossible, or no solution. Okay, your choice. So this one, you can get your X as 4/3, correct?
Yes.
So after we get the X coordinate, that means this is the curve may look like this, I don't know. So this is your point, whereby this is your x-axis, horizontal tangent is parallel to the x-axis. So that's why the gradient for this one is 0. So we know the x value for this one is 4/3. So if you want to find a tangent, equation of tangent, you must have the y coordinate. Am I right? So where am I going to find the y coordinate? Chokan. When x equal to 4/3, what is y? Chokan, tell me what is y? Chokan.
We sub x into the equation y equals to mx plus c.
Y? I don't have the y coordinate. How to sub into y equal to mx plus c? Chokan, you tell me. Okay, I write down y equal to mx plus c. Okay, I write y equal to mx plus c. Okay, my y I don't know. My m is 0. My my x is 4/3 plus c. So what is my c? Chokan? So if you know the x coordinate for this point, you want to know the y coordinate, what must you do? Chokan, can I?
Do we sub into the equation y equals to ex over 1 minus 3x?
Yes, you are right. That is how you get the y coordinate, because that point lie on the function. So you sub into here. Right? So your y coordinate will be negative e to the power of 4/3 divided by, because 1 minus 4 is -3, correct? So this is, so now, if it's a horizontal straight line, so therefore, do I need to sub into y equal to mx plus c? The answer is no need. So the equation of horizontal tangent is y equal to negative e to the power of 4/3 divided by 3. That's it. So this question don't involve y equal to mx plus c. So better remember, bear in mind how to find the equation of tangent. First of all, you must know the coordinate of the point where you want to find the tangent. Second thing, you must know the gradient. So you must have the gradient function. Then only last decide whether to sub into y equal to mx plus c or not. Hello? This one, SAT one, sure got one. I guarantee you. Clear? Can or not? So you better start doing all the exercise in your textbook. And next week, I will go through every exercise. And I will pick anyone to ask you all to do. Or any question that you don't know how to do, you better ask during the class. Then you have 1 week break. Then you come back, we will practice for our SAT 1. Then 25th, we will have our SAT 1. Class? Okay, I give you lots of examples, lots of variety. So please go through the video over and over again until you get it right. Okay, class? Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Xian, what can Miss Lo do for you? Xian, are you in the class?